Hello, hello, hello. So we are back for part two of this Stamp With Me. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and roll with it into a series. Stamp With Me video. So tissue paper, distress oxides, water. I wet it in the last video. I let it dry. I came back to it. I didn't have enough oxidation for my liking. So I did wet it again. And I think I wet it in total like 3 times. All I used was water, which I actually think, this had coffee in it before. That's why they have that stain there. I do believe I'm using distilled water. And as I was thinking about doing this second part of this video, I was wondering if distilled water, spring water, tap water would have different effects on the oxidation, right? Because those different waters, they all have different minerals and different chemicals added to them to make them drinkable or what have you. So I think that may be a future video, seeing how different waters react to the oxides. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like going in their nerdy route right now. But yeah. So, this is a really good start. Really good start. However, there's not enough for me. Like I want more. I want it more, like more full. So I am going to go in with let me think here. And you see some of my antique linen, it did kind of shift the color, but it didn't really leave any color payoff. So like this antique linen, it left some yellow bits, right? But then this stamp, it kind of oxidized, but it didn't leave any yellow kind of markings alongside it. So I think I'm going to go in with more vintage photo and walnut stain today. I'm going to use this stamp. I'm trying to get this kind of like premeditated in some sense, so that I'm not like trying to pick out my stamps in the process of doing it. Okay, I used that one yesterday. I used this one yesterday. Did I use this one? Do we have anything with a big cross in the middle? Yes, we do. We used that one yesterday. Okay, so I know I used 4 yesterday, and I think it was, let me see. Yep, that one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna get those 2, and we're gonna get some little round stamps from over here. That one's completely clean, so I know I have not used that one. I don't think I used that one. I know I used that one. I did not use that one. Okay. Not one. Okay. So I'm going to do 4 round stamps and 2 large stamps for my next layer of things. And once again, we're only going to use walnut stain and vintage photo this round. Because I kind of like how the color payoff on those. I like those better. I'm just going to grab this in my hand like this and press down and then get going. So this is going to be more strategically placed because now I have kind of like my base layer that I am working with. And I will stamp over what is previously there because I really do want that heavy kind of collage look. Okay. So I'm filming this video like hours before I have my little weekend trip. Oh boy. It's a staycation, so I didn't put too much energy into like packing, and we're going for we're leaving today, Friday, and we're going to be back home on Monday. But also the place that we're going to, it's only excuse me, only like 30 minutes away from me, if that, like maybe 25. Super close to Disney World, by the way. If anyone is ever wondering, I live very, very close to Disney World. I have not taken my son yet. That is kind of on the to-do list for this year, I hope. Before he turns 3, because he gets in for free. So. If this video is super short, well, I guess it'll just be a super short video because this is really all I'm doing now is filling in things. Okay. And now we're going to head to Vintage Photo. And I'm going to try to start from this end and work my way over so that I can be a little bit more strategic about where I'm placing this. Just kind of like run my eye from the top to bottom to see where I want to place this. So as you can see, these stamps that I got from Amazon, if you kind of wiggle them the way I'm wiggling them, you will get an outline. I don't mind. For this project, I do not mind. If I was being a little bit more precise with things, I would just go in and kind of like wipe the edge off a little bit to make sure that it doesn't get on my project. But those lines, honestly, they're just going to add to what I want out of this paper. Okay. So this stamp is a very kind of intricate stamp, I guess you could say. The lines are very thin. It's not very bold. So I'll kind of try to stamp a bit harder to make sure I get that full image. And it is a very pretty image. That's probably one of my favorite stamps right there. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Oops. Sorry. So yeah, the stamp images are very, very pretty on these. So I try to load up a good amount of ink and then use my palm to press down to get a very good image transfer. So the cool thing about this is also, you can use this on either side. So I'm stamping on the non-matte, the non-shiny side, which is the matte side. But voila, it's double-sided. So you can use whatever side you like. I did kind of view this a little bit before getting on camera again. And I really like the other side. So I'm probably going to utilize both matte and shiny side. I okay, that is very full now. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting off the little bits of ink here because once again it will add to what I'm trying to do. Sorry, allergies. Okay. Just trying to get a little bit of things out of the way. Okay. So there we go. That is, that's a very full image now. And let me get a better look at the back. I kind of almost wish I had done the shiny side first. That way I could have used the matte side on the back. Because I don't know, I feel like the back side has more... I don't know, I feel like it has like more character. Like the color seeped through better on the back or something. Can you guys see that? Right, front side. Well, matte side. Shiny side. Look at that color. Look at that oxidation right there. You have some yellow, orange, kind of like a pink tone. Like a little bit of maybe purple, mauve type color. I mean... beautiful. Okay. Same here. You get all of that color payoff. Let me zoom this in a little bit. And maybe we could see a little bit more of this color that we're getting. You can see down here. I mean, it's just beautiful for background work, collage work, and things of that nature. And I'm going to keep you zoomed in a little bit because I'm about to get out my handy dandy spray bottle. And we're going to spray. And let's see what happens as we do this. I am spraying the entire paper. You guys are only seeing a bit of it so that you can kind of really get a look at what the ink in the water together is doing. So I guess after this project, I'm going to have to recycle my newspaper here, which is absolutely okay because I am going to go, hopefully, on a paper making journey soon. Actually, I'll probably start that project in June after I get back from a kind of like impromptu Miami trip. So I don't know if you guys can see Let me see. I'm pointing my finger. No, you cannot. So this bit here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pause my camera for a minute so that I can kind of get really close up and show you this entire thing. Okay, so I'm holding my camera, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaky. But I don't know if you guys can even see this here. That color, right? It's like a color shift right now. It has a lighter color and then it goes into kind of like this rusty color. I can't. That antique linen. Now, since I have, oh, there we go. That's a good shot. Look at that edge. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. My nails are not dirty. Okay, I clean my hands quite often. Especially since I have a toddler. My hands are always dry because I wash my hands so much. You can see some of the background on the newspaper, so I apologize about that, but, you know, try to keep things clean. And this is lifted off of the newspaper now, this corner here. So you can really get a feel of what that's coming out to be. That, I feel like the antique linen, it's like the more I wet it, the more prominent it becomes. Because those are kind of standing out to me more now, right? So I put that as the background layer. I laid that layer on first, antique linen, because I started from the lightest color to the darkest color. And even though that was laid on first and all of these colors were kind of placed on top of it, it is coming through. So that is pretty cool. Get these corner bits for you guys to see. Like, I love this bit there. Absolutely love how the colors just kind of like merge and blend together. It's almost like watercolor, but not watercolor. These Distress Oxides are so much fun. So I'm gonna pause and put the camera back in its cradle. Okay, so there you go. You kind of get the overview of it again. I'm sorry. I'm like showing you guys so many like like different angles and stuff of this. So I hope you guys are like as amazed as me by this. And this isn't even like my first time doing this, right? I've done this quite a few times already, but every time it still amazes me because I don't. The water, the oxides, you know, they all just kind of do their own thing dependent upon the project. I'm gonna have to get some more here. Maybe, possibly. So yeah, so I'm gonna call this video done. This project is not done, but the video is going to be done. A few things I'm gonna say, and then I'll see you guys later. I will probably do another layer of this with these same stamps, just to still kind of fill things out a little bit, but I probably won't wet it as much, so it'll be limited water on the next round. And then I'm probably going to add some word stamping on top of it, I think. And maybe not all of this, but some of this. I may cut off a piece, rip off a piece to add some words to see how I like that. Because when I previously did this, I only used these stamps. So I would like to see some other stamps on top of it. So yeah, some writing stamps. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Pretty cool that I'm doing this and just kind of creating, and you guys are watching and enjoying it, I guess. So if you have any questions, if you want me to try anything out for you, let me know. I will be doing a video on the water types: tap water, spring water, and distilled water, and purified water. So yeah, so I think I'm going to do a video on distress oxides and then the different types of water. So I'm gonna do 4 types of water. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to continue. This is the start of my Stamp With Me series. You know, this is kind of, I didn't plan for that to go that way, but I figured, you know what, why not? I want to use stamping more. I have a whole bunch of clear stamps from Temu that I promised a video on. So why not? Why not create a Stamp With Me series? So once again, thanks guys. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, comment. If you have any questions, ask me. I do have TikTok, I have Facebook, I have Instagram. You can pretty much type in Marcrafting, MARCRAFTING, and find me on any of those platforms. I am thinking about getting Twitter as well. I do have a Ko-Fi website, and I have an Etsy website, although I have not posted much to Etsy lately because Etsy fees are outrageous. So by me posting on Ko-Fi, I'm keeping the prices reasonable for you and myself. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do there. Leave me some comments. If you want to see anything specific, let me know. If you want to see me stamping on a different type of paper, let me know. I will do my very best to give you guys what you want to see. Thanks. Have a great weekend, or whatever day of the week it is that I'm posting this. Okay, bye.